Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we are going to talk about a gaming token that, in my opinion, is a very nice token to have on your watch list, and I am going to tell you why. So as you see here, this is YGG Games. This is their website. It looks fun, right? Build guilds, forge friendships, and win with YGG. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the bunny from My Pet Hooligan, right guys? Let me know in the comments. If we scroll down, what do we see? Guild Advancement Program, Season 7. What's happening? I'm not sure what's happening, guys. I'm not familiar with this. But let's look through it. We can click here on the games that they have. And look at this. Axie Infinity, Arena of Faith. What is that? Blade of God. I've seen these games before. Avalon, Big Time, Black Lords. Yes, it looks interesting. Nice graphics, colors everywhere. Yes, that was it, guys. My Pet Hooligan. Pixels. Interesting. So, what is YGG Games? YGG is the world's first and biggest Web3 gaming guild where players can find their community, discover games, and level up together. Its mission is to become the leading community-based user acquisition platform in Web3 gaming. So these are the keywords here. Web3 gaming, some of the hottest categories on CoinMarketCap during this market cycle. And many believe that these categories, Web3 gaming, along with AI, meme coins, and things like that, are going to be some of the hottest categories of this upcoming bull run of 2025. That's why YGG Games is a very nice token to have on your watch list. As you see here, the market capitalization is sitting at 194 million. Okay, so YGG is basically a mid-cap token. You know that mid-cap coins are ranging from 100 million to 10 billion market cap, right? And historically, mid-caps have often seen gains between 5x and 20x. That means that YGG has a lot of room to grow. There is a lot of potential here. This is their Twitter account. You can find them at YGG, okay? Look what it says here. We are a Web3 guild protocol for enabling guilds globally. Together we play. We are YGG, okay? They have about 223,000 followers, and they have been pretty active. They did post this 7 hours ago. It says YGG Global Hangout, Game Night Extravaganza on Wednesday, October 16th, 10 p.m. SGT. Exclusive giveaway. Don't miss your chance to win NFTs. Join the whitelist. Okay, so you can scroll down. You can look at the Twitter page on your own time. I'm not going to waste any more time here. The most important thing is that they've been pretty active and they have a nice amount of followers, right? Now let's do some technical analysis. Currently, the price of YGG is 50 cents, 0.5 cents, right? You see here, down 1.77% for the day. However, during the past 7 days, we had an 8.15% run up, okay? 34% on the monthly, 108% during the past year or so. We've been down since that all-time high that we experienced in 2021. That's August of 2021. We had the first run up here, and then we formed a double top. And since then, we entered the markdown phase going down. After the markdown phase ended, we had the accumulation phase. Technically, we're still in accumulation phase. So you haven't missed your chance yet, okay? Trading view. We're looking at YGG USDT daily chart on Binance. Let's zoom out. This is the previous all-time high that we experienced here in November of 2021. That was about $11.50 YGG, okay? People took profits, entered the markdown phase. Markdown phase ended, entered the accumulation phase, okay? Let me show you. Like the accumulation phase can be considered to be like something like this, let's say, right? Go down a little bit. We had a nice pump recently when Bitcoin went up, March of 2024. And that means that YGG is not dead, guys, okay? When the rest of the market was pumping, YGG pumped too. And that's a very bullish sign, okay? And now we have another chance to invest into this token since we're still in accumulation phase. If we zoom in, I have these targets here for you. YGG has been moving inside this triangle pattern for a while, has been respecting this bottom yellow trend line. It's a very important key level of support that we've been respecting the past few months. You see we had a nice bounce here, another bounce, second bounce after a while, okay, 4, 5. So this yellow key level of support is pretty strong, pretty legit. And also, what do we see here? We have this key level of resistance that's located at 0.5164, okay? Had a nice rejection here, a nice rejection here, nice rejection, a nice rejection, okay? And it seems that we're getting rejected again. Now, when you're a trader, when you're trading these tokens, it's very, very important that you guys view these lines as ranges, basically. What does that mean? That means that that's why I have two lines here. These lines, both of them, are currently working as key level of resistance, okay? So this is a key level of resistance, and people tend to take profits here. That's why we see a rejection every time the price action reaches close to these levels or in between, okay? But once the price action manages to break above this might be a very good time for traders and investors to start scaling in. Now, if you want to enter a trade in a more aggressive manner, what I would do is I would wait until I see another pullback here, another pullback and a bounce at this bottom key level of support, this yellow trend line. So if we see something like this might be a very nice entry level for traders, correct? We can start scaling in here, and then we can set up a stop loss somewhere below this triangle pattern, just in case a price action decides to break below the triangle and move downwards. Breaking below this triangle will be bearish, okay? We might see a breakout below this, a retest, and a continuation move to the downside. You don't want to hold your tokens when the token is downtrending, okay? You just want to sell, take your losses, put them on the side, and then you'll decide what to do next after the token cools down a little bit, okay? But for now, it seems that we have been respecting this key level of support, the yellow trend line. That's why it might be a very good idea. It might be wise to consider scaling in above this trend line, okay? However, if you want to trade this in a more safe manner, what I would do is I would wait until we break above this key range of resistance. That range is between 0.5164 and 0.5463. So if we break above this, that is going to be pretty bullish. We might see a breakout, a retest, and a continuation move to the upside. So what I would do is I would set up my alerts, I would buy the breakout, and set up a stop loss somewhere inside the triangle, just in case a price action decides to come back in, okay? Buy the breakout, buy the retest, set up a stop loss, and wait for a continuation move to the upside. Now, the rest of the targets that I have here on the chart are basically Fibonacci levels. Fibonacci levels of support and resistance. As you might know, as long as the price action is below a Fibonacci level, this Fibonacci level works as resistance. And when the price action breaks above a Fibonacci level, then that Fibonacci level turns into a support, right? So right now, this first Fibonacci level, the first target that we have here on the chart, is located at 0.6140. And since the price action is currently below this level, this Fibonacci level acts as a key level of resistance. Therefore, traders might take profits when the price action comes all the way up here, sometime in the near future, okay? So if you decide to buy the breakout, buy the retest, you might want to take your initial investment out when you reach the first target, because after this, people might decide to take profits, okay? So we might see another pullback and then another continuation move to the upside. Or not. These things are not guaranteed, guys. That's why you don't want to put all your money into the trade once we break out, right? You want to scale in slowly. So you might see something like this. Nobody knows, right? But if you have some money in the trade from this breakout, this is going to be another very good chance for you to make some money. If you have $1,000 in your portfolio available to trade, I would only put $100 to buy this breakout and then maybe $100 or $200 in if we see a nice retest. And then when we hit the first or the second target, the first target is located at 0.6140 and the second target is located at 0.6867, you might want to take some profits, put them on the side, and then wait to see what the price action is going to do. So you buy the breakout here, buy the retest if it happens, wait for a continuation move. You might want to take some profits when we touch this key level of resistance. But if we see another breakout, you might want to buy back in, okay? Put another $100 in. If you have $1,000 portfolio, $1,000 available to trade, you bought $100 here, another 100 or 200 here. If we see another breakout, that's very bullish. So we can increase our position. If we see another retest and a nice bounce, right? That means that we have turned this previous key level of resistance into a support. And that's very bullish. So you can add another $100 here and wait for a continuation move to the upside. And then when you buy this, what do you do? You move your stop loss higher, and you take each and every of these Fibonacci levels slowly. If you break above this, get a retest, continuation move to the upside, right? Break above this, get a retest, you buy the breakout, buy the retest, and you move your stop loss somewhere around here. Then again, if we see a breakout and maybe a retest, you buy the breakout, you buy the retest if it happens, and you move your stop loss higher and higher and higher, which with each and every Fibonacci level that we're breaking above. Guys, okay? You gotta take this slowly, step by step. This is how you trade. Now, this is for those of you who want to trade a coin like that in the short term, okay? Now, let's look at long-term targets, okay? The measured move from the current level all the way up to this first target, it's a nice 21% move. The first target is located at 0.6140. A second target is located at 0.6867, and that's a 35% move. That's a very nice move, guys. The third target is located at 0.7580. It's about a 50% move. Next target is located at 0.8344. That's a 64% target. The next target is located at 0.9115. 80% move. Then we have 0.9576. That's a 90% move. And a 100% move to our last target here on the chart. That's close to $1, let's say, approximately. Now, if the price, as you see here, the price is getting rejected, right? So we might see, it's very possible that we see another pullback to this key level of support, the yellow trend line. If we measure from down here, if we start our move down here, you can see a 115% move to this last target of $1, okay? So you can double your money basically, guys, okay? Look what a nice move YGG pulled during this recent bull run that we have on March of 2024 when Bitcoin pumped. So we are currently at low range, and therefore you might want to consider start scaling in. Remember, you cannot time the bottom, you cannot time the top. So you can put $100 here, okay? There is nothing wrong with that. And then if we see a nice pullback, what I would do is I would put $200 if I see a nice bounce here. So I can make my money faster when the price action breaks above this range, the key level of resistance that ranges between 0.50 and what is this? And it ranges between 0.51 and 0.54, let's say. Okay, it's all up to you. Now let's look at some long-term targets. I told you guys that YGG, based on the market cap, that's 194 million. Since it's a mid-cap coin, and mid-cap coins tend to run about 5x and 20x during strong bull markets. What does that mean? That means that YGG can easily pull a 5x move, okay? And that means that during this upcoming bull run of 2025, YGG might reach the price of $2.98. That's close to $3. We might see a $3 YGG during this upcoming bull run. But that's only 5x, guys, okay? I told you that mid-cap coins range between 100 million and 10 billion. So the market capitalization of this is close to the lower range of the mid-cap coins market cap, right? And that means that there is a lot of growth, there is a lot of potential for YGG. Therefore, a 5x move might be a small move for this coin. I think a 5x move is a very conservative target, okay? I think YGG can see a 10x or 15x move during this upcoming bull run. So let's look at the 10x move first. From the current levels, a 10x move, that's a 1000% move, would take us to $5.31. A 15x move would take us to, what is it? $7.72. Now, if YGG manages to pull a 20x move, which is not impossible, right? That would bring YGG to $10. That's the previous all-time high. That's close to the previous all-time high, guys, that we had here in 2021. That's a very nice move. And then again, if YGG manages to pull a move that's like bigger than this, let's say break above that previous all-time high, and then overall manages to pull a 30x move, that would bring the price of YGG to $13.65. So these are the targets. Some people believe that YGG can break above that previous all-time high, okay? And then have, with the FOMO and the retail traders that are going to come in at the time, YGG can have a moon mission move of, let's say, like 40, 50x, okay? That's a moon mission move. I'm not sure that YGG has the power to pull a move like that yet, okay? It depends on a lot of factors. It depends on Bitcoin, on how big this bull run will be, okay? However, just for fun, I'm going to give my 50x target for YGG, and that's $23, okay? If we do some math, let's see. The current market cap of YGG is 194 million. If we multiply that by 50, because that's a 50x move, right? That takes us to 10 billion scam market capitalization, 9.7 billion. So from the current levels, if YGG manages to pull a 50x move, that would take its market capitalization to about 9.7 billion, okay? A little less than 10 billion. That's not impossible during this bull run, guys. Crypto bull markets are crazy. Anything can happen. And the gaming category is one of the hottest categories. Now, let's say that YGG is not ready for a 50x move yet, okay? Let's say that YGG is not a coin that is going to pull a 50x move during this upcoming bull run. If it manages to pull half of this, let's say a 25x move, okay, that's this target right here that we talked about earlier. That would take us to the price of $13.65 of YGG, and the market capitalization would be close to 5 billion, okay? A 5 billion market capitalization for a gaming token like that during the bull run is not something extraordinary, guys. Like, it's not something impossible. It can happen easily. It's very possible that it happens, okay? I think many gaming tokens are going to reach that kind of market capitalization. And YGG is one of the top players, I think, in this market and in the gaming category. With a Web3 gaming platform that they have, and if Bitcoin cooperates, I think that when FOMO kicks in during the peak of the bull run, when many retail traders start investing, start putting their money into crypto, I think projects like YGG can skyrocket, okay? As a mid-cap, YGG can easily pull a 5x to 20x move, okay? I believe that YGG can easily reach a 1 billion to 2 billion market capitalization from here. So that's all I had for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I have many more coming for you. If you liked the video, please click the like button, hit the bell icon, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the rest of the videos that I'm going to be posting soon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.